As you're watching Z1 and Only, my name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Theme Park. This is episode 175, right guys? Every 25 episodes we should do a world tour, but we've done so many world tours on this on this world that I don't think that you guys want to see another world tour. We'll do a big one at 200 or something like that, but to be honest, although we've done quite a lot between episode 150 and 175, which is now, there isn't enough to really do another like 3 episodes on a world tour, which is how long it sort of takes us to go through this world now. It usually takes about an hour, which is like 3 20-minute videos at least, and every time we do a world tour it gets longer. You stupid thing, go away, you evil machine. This is that flower machine that broke our world for I don't know how long. But anyway, today we're going to do something with pigs. We all know, well, if you don't know, you should know, that you can lead a pig with carrots. Ooh, he says, there's a carrot. And he'll happily follow us around until we give it the carrot, and then he's not interested in us. And then we get the carrot again, and it takes him a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds to get focused again. There's a cooldown time on how long it'll take an animal to re-engage with a carrot or wheat or whatever the animal likes. So as you can see, he's now hooked on us again. If I get rid of it and I go back to it, it's a random time. It can sometimes be a short amount of time. It can sometimes be a longer amount of time. Oh, he's hooked on us already. That was a quick one. Is he hooked on us? No, he's not quite hooked on us yet. But it's usually around sort of 15 to 20 seconds, I think, and then he'll get back. We shouldn't really need to worry about that too much today, because what we're gonna do is, I hate to use the word maze because I don't like mazes. I'm going to call it a puzzle. And what it's going to consist of is using some glass. Okay. 1 block above the ground here. Just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to do a little, what's this, 7x7 square. 5, 6, 7. Now, pig's only 1 block tall, so the pig will be able to go underneath this, and then we'll be able to have our carrot, and we'll be able to lead the pig from above, hopefully, above the game. Yeah, so we can direct this pig where we want. Now, underneath the glass, you're going to have to lead your pig onto pressure plates and try and get him around cactuses without getting hurt, and try and get him through the puzzle as fast as you possibly can, maybe. So let's kill him off. Unfortunately, we don't want this pig roaming around for no reason. We're gonna have a think about some problems first. Obviously, the first problem, I think the most common problem being, is if the pig dies, how do we get another one? Well, that's easy to solve, isn't it? We get a dispenser, we fill it up with pig eggs. Let's say this is the start of the game. I should probably move this over a little bit, though, because this road will eventually come out and around here. So I don't want this to be sort of like right in the middle. We don't need this glass here anyway. The glass will be pretty much the last thing to go down anyway. Take this way. Okay. Let's go over here a little bit. So at the beginning of the ride, we'll have a dispenser with some pig eggs in, and then you can hit the button and it'll dispense a pig out, and we'll be away to go with the puzzle. Boop. Pig. Beautiful. So we can spawn as many pigs as we like in. If we want more than 16 times 9, which is what we can fit in a dispenser, then we can easily put a hopper on top, and if we want even more, we can put a chest on top of the hopper and have like infinite pigs. What are the sort of puzzles that we want to do? Well, there's plenty of different types. Obviously, pressure plates come to mind. And if he steps on a pressure plate, if little piggy steps on a pressure plate, we can have it go to some sort of piston door, for example. Let's have something like, just for demonstration purposes, something like this. So, and let's invert the signal. Boop. And boop. So let's say that this is the doorway down here. Piggy has to get onto here. It releases the doorway, and then we'll have a T flip-flop, for example, that will keep this door open when the pig goes over it, or at least have it on a longer delay. We can have some kind of, repeater-based timer keep it nice and simple so you go over it and then you can get through in time. We can also do things like AND gates. Now, AND gates are going to be a little bit more complicated as we're going to have to use pressure plates. Obviously, a pig cannot flick a lever and a pig cannot push a button. So anything that has to be set off has to be through these pressure plates here. But what we can do is we can hook this up to a T flip-flop. Now, a T flip-flop in its easiest way, let's just do this, followed by a piston facing up with a piece of sand on it, and another repeater. This is a monostable circuit now, which means if we step on that pressure plate, this repeater only gets one tick. As you can see, one tick of redstone. So it fires that piston super quick because the redstone goes into the block. As it just gets into this repeater, the piston also goes up, cutting off the signal, therefore only getting one tick into here. So from there, we can then do like a block on there and a torch down here. And this now makes a T flip-flop, which means if we stand on the pressure plate once, the signal stays on, and if we go on the pressure plate again, it goes off. So it basically, sort of, turns it into a lever. You know, a lever, you could flick the lever on, and then you could flick the lever off. It's like that, but better because you can control it from multiple directions, unlike we're getting complicated into the definition of a T flip-flop. But we could do something like this, and then this will go to another one on this side. So let's just build the same thing. I need you guys, I think you guys would prefer to understand the redstone instead of us just building it straight off the bat first. So we'll have that and that, that and that. So we now have the same thing on either side. But what we can now do is we can hook this up to what's known as an AND gate. And an AND gate is, in short, something that needs to be that needs to have multiple inputs for it to work. So, for example, this is now our output. If I stand on this pressure plate, it doesn't turn on. And if I deactivate that and I activate this one, it doesn't work. But if both are activated, we get a signal come out. But we need both of them. So basically what this means is we can have one pressure plate somewhere and then the other pressure plate somewhere else. And once you've stepped on both of them, it'll then open a door or the exit or something somewhere else. Very, very cool, right? And pretty compact. We can obviously compact this up a little bit smaller, but for the moment, that works quite well. Let's remove this. So, is there any other puzzles? What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of it today, but then I'm going to leave it up to you guys in the comments section to come up with some other pig puzzles, we're going to call them. Hashtag pig puzzle. And if you guys think of one, then leave it down in the comment section below. And we'll be able to add on to this little pig game with more and more puzzles. Obviously, cactus would be a fun one, as cactus can be placed one block high with glass on top. And the pig, if it touches it, gets hurt. And if you lose your pig, you've got to start at the beginning again, or at least get another pig. We're going to need a chest with some carrots. Is there anything else? I'm looking through the redstone here. We can do tripwire stuff if we want to. We can give the pig potions if we want to. Potions of swiftness to make him faster. Potions of slowness if we want him to slow down. We can have arrow traps that he can set off if you step on the wrong pressure plate. Obviously, we can have a redstone lamp hooked up to any pressure plates that he stepped on, so the player knows if he stepped on that pressure plate, you don't need to step on it again. I think that's pretty good. I think we should sort of start at least sort of building a little start to it. So let's go with, I think we have to go with pink blocks, don't we? Anything pig orientated has to be pink blocks. So let's have, this is the start. There'll be glass on top. The pig will spawn nicely in there. I like the grass floor. I think that sort of works well for a sort of piggy farmyard style game. So it also saves me having to swap out the floor as well, doesn't it? And I sort of want this to be like a maze, but not a difficult maze, because it's going to be quite tricky to get the pig through it, I think. So let's have a nice easy start. We shall have a pressure plate. Let's grab all of our redstone stuff that we might need. That and this. So we'll have a pressure plate here. This pressure plate is going to set off this repeater here. Oh, we need to go underneath it, do we? I thought that might power it through that block. I was unsure. So we'll have this and this. Now, when we step on this pressure plate, boom, the redstone goes off. We need an indication that we've actually set this pressure plate off. So I think maybe we can have... Where would we want the indication? We want it near it. Like something like there would be good. And we want this to go through a T flip-flop as soon as possible so this light stays on. Otherwise, the light's just going to go off, isn't it? So we'll have that. Okay, so you've seen this redstone. This is the same T flip-flop design that we done just a moment ago. If we stand on this pressure plate, bang, we get an indication from the light that we've now activated that one and we can move on. That way, if we get confused later on in the puzzle, we will know that we've activated it and we don't need to go back and get it, okay? I think that's fair then. We don't want it to be like crazy hard on people. All of this can be covered up. Apart from here, because that one's going to get shoved up into the air, but I can put a pink one above it. It still makes the design pretty cool, doesn't it? Like that. So we need an output now. I think an output of a piston with a block on top. And then we'll come underneath here. And we can have redstone leading out. Where's this? Yeah. We want to come off there. Like this. I don't want to go any close. I don't want to go close to the piston. I don't want to get get it all messed up and stuff, do we? So we'll have that to there. And then when we activate, it goes down. But we need it inverted. We need to swap the signal. So we shall take those out, put a block there and a torch there. Now we can cover this up. And we've got the first part of the puzzle done. This a nice simple start. Yeah, your pig's here. He walks this way. He lights up the torch and has opened up the pathway onwards. I like that. I like that. So let's start getting a little bit more tricky now. Let's have an AND gate where he's got to get 2 of them before he can get through the next room. We can do it, yeah. I like the sort of room ideas. But in this room, we're going to also have some cactuses to avoid. Now, this might require a little bit of testing, because if it ends up being way too hard for the poor old piggy to do, we'll have to reduce the amount of cactuses that are about. So if we had one pressure plate there, and we have one, I don't know, like here. And once he's stepped on them both, he'll then open the door up. I like giving away where the pistons are and stuff. I like, you know, having an inclination of where they are. So we'll have the doorway there. But he's got to step on both of them before it works. So let me wire that up. You've seen me do that as well. I shall be back. Where are cactuses? It might be, there they are. It might be the texture pack that threw me off then. So let's put some cactuses down in here. Again, we don't want like a crazy amount of them. Obviously, they need to be on sand. So we'll have one there, one there, one there. Oh, you obviously can't have them next to, can you? A full block. We'll take that one away, put it there instead. I think that's pretty good. I think you might kill a couple of pigs just on that alone. Okay, it does work though. We've got this one. Bing. And then this one. Bing. And the door opens. So that's all hooked up. You guys know how to do it. I've done a tutorial at the beginning of the episode. So we've just got the output run around here. This is that little AND gate that I built earlier on. I'm keeping the same design so you guys know exactly how everything's built. And then it just goes around to the piston. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We need to be careful not to place like a puzzle or a room on top of this redstone. Otherwise, it's going to get tricky to get all the wiring done, isn't it? Especially seeing as though this was created before we had custom super flat worlds. So the world is only 3 blocks deep. This was well before we could actually make 64 deep worlds. That was super flat. Okay, beautiful. I think it's time for a test, don't you? Let's clear our inventory. Let's see how hard that cactus part is especially. So we're going to... I'm actually going to have to put the glass on top first. Otherwise, the pig's just going to walk straight over the top, isn't he? So we'll have to do some of this. Let's get a splash potion. Put down this on top. I don't think I want stained glass. I thought about it. Maybe we'll change it up later on. But at the moment, I don't feel like that's really going to be that good. You don't want to impair your vision of where the pig is, do you? You want to be able to see him very clearly. So we'll put that on top and put that there. Okay, let's give it a go. Pig. Okay, over here. Good. Through this way. Careful now. Careful, piggy. Yes. Beautiful. Can he squeeze through there without getting hurt? No, he can't. Come out, pig. And you're free. Okay, that worked really well. I want to try that again because I like it. I want to try it again, but this time I want to take a different route for those cactuses. See if we can do it without him getting hurt at all. Because if we use Piggy. Oh, you clever little pig. That pathfinding, though, huh? Wow. Okay. Bing. And bing. If I do it like that, I can reset them myself, can't I? What a clever little pig. He pathfinded all the way around there to get to his carrot. Right. Piggy, to this one. Okay, now we want to do this without the pig getting hurt at all. So what would be the best route? Come on. Get it. Come on, piggy. Just a little bit further. Okay, we'll do a bit of a run up, shall we? Okay, you got it. I think I want to go this way. A little bit further. Now start coming up this way. Careful. Oh, piggy, you're getting very close to that cactus. Aha. Beautiful. Okay, so it is possible. We can actually get our pig through that without it getting hurt. The reason why I wanted to know that is because we're going to use cactuses in other rooms, and we want it possible to get through without hurting the pig at all. Because it's just going to be better if the best players can get through, or the most carefulest players can get through without hurting the pig, because maybe at the end we'll have a really hard room, and if your pig has even taken 1 damage, he'll die in that room. Something like that. I don't know. I'm going to do a couple more rooms, and I should be back. Okay, I just thought of a really cool room idea. I'm just making the room here. I've got a really simple one. Really simple room here. Just pressure plates with some arrows and dispensers. No redstone required. Of course, the pig, if you're good enough, you can just walk straight up the middle. But if the pig touches one of the pressure plates, it's going to get shot. Nice and simple to do. And as long as you get the pig straight, he should go through. We'll see how easy that is. I've got a feeling that's maybe going to be too easy. If it is, I can always like move the pressure plates in, so you actually have to wiggle your way around. This one, though, I'm thinking about doing a little mini, not maze, but like a walkway, okay? But you might think, AJ, that's like insanely easy. Oh, you hold on a moment, though. Let's take this away. You hold on a moment. Check this out for an idea. Okay, so he comes that way, wiggles around. He'll wiggle up this way. He'll wiggle up this way. Wiggle around there. And then he'll wiggle down, down here, through that way. So you can see the route. You go in, around, up, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. A wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Now what we do is put down pressure plates on every single block. Okay. So we go around here. At the moment, recently, I've been building some games that I find really fun, and every one I build, I'm like, oh, this is my favorite one, and then I come up with the next one. Oh no, this is my favorite one. So what we do here is we now make it blind for the player, for like me who's playing it. So we're gonna put these on top. Now you'll know where the pig is because the lamp above where. The lamp above the pressure plate will be lit up where the pig is. But you don't know the route of the map, so you're going to have to try and walk in different ways and try and figure out what way the pig's moving. And, yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. That's going to be pretty cool. So we put this above here. It's like same as on the floor level, because obviously on this one here, I might swap these edge ones out for pink. I think just for design purposes, like later on, and then this one will be glass. I'm just thinking about like when it comes to the aesthetics of the game later on. Like we'll have a pink one here, so you walk on the glass, and then we'll have like pink up on all the walls. I think that would probably look better, wouldn't it? So like you can walk over that one. And then this goes around here. Yeah, that will look better, I feel. Let's just do it quickly. Run down here, because we're getting towards the end of the episode now anyway. I'm not going to be able to do any more rooms, I don't think. I might lift these lights up by 1 or 2 blocks as well. I think I might do that, because at the moment now, they're a little bit out the way, aren't they? They're a little bit more hidden, if you like. This one, that one, and that one. Oops. Yeah, I think those lights are going to have to be lifted up just slightly. Nothing crazy, but just like put another torch underneath them. And then we can walk on top of these. This is where the exit is, so I'll put a piece of glass there. Okay, let's see if we can get our pig out of this then. We shall start from the beginning, because it's always nice to do multiple tests. And we'll see how good this arrow part is as well. So we'll run this through here. Obviously, these dispensers are easy to replace with arrows as well if we wanted more of them. Let's grab a carrot and give it one final go before we end off the episode. So, hit the button. We've got our pig. Come on then, piggy. Beautiful. Easily done. If I stand here, yeah. He'll get it. There we go. And then over here. Gently through this one. Oh, that was speedy, piggy. Look at you go. Okay. Beautiful. Get you in line. Yeah, that's like way too easy. Does it, like, how much does it hurt him when he walks? Oh, it sort of does hurt him. Twice. 3 times. He's okay, though. Okay, we'll come around here. Now. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we need to try. I don't know where this may. I think it goes this way. It does. Oh, he's. Oh, he's figuring. If I stand at the end, will he just go round the maze? Oh, that's brilliant. Yes. Oh, that's the funniest thing that I have ever seen. Piggy, come over here. Oh, has he lost us? I think he got lost. Or was he did he find another way? I think he lost us. We went a little bit too far. That was so brilliant. Come on, Piggy. In you go. Good pig. Come over here. That's right. I'll come to you. I'll come to you. I'll come with you. Over here. Oh, that's so funny. It's like Snake, isn't it? It's like the Snake game. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. That is brilliant. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode.